What's going on, good people? What's up, Shalise? Remind me later. Everybody, what's going on with you? Send me this long ass text message. Boy, y'all be sending me some long text messages. Jesus Christ, on the main line. All right. Everybody, so if I'm looking down, I'm using the iPad. I gotta learn to utilize this bitch a lot more. This bitch cost me a good little bit of change, and I had it for a year, and I gotta learn to use it because especially this computer clunked out last week. I did a reading, and the computer ain't been right since. A lot of my electronics haven't been right since since I did various readings. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna protect my electronics from the energy that comes through. What's going on, Von B? Can you guys hear me okay? Cause I got the fan up here next to me. It's hot as fuck in Florida. Anubis, what's up, my man? I'm just gonna check and see. Can you guys hear me okay? You guys got me okay? Good. All right, everybody. So as you guys see my thumbnail, I normally don't do this type of shit, and I normally wouldn't talk about this. But I wouldn't talk directly about someone or put a face to it. I always be vague when it comes down to it. But I can't help myself this time around because shit is very sad. And it's happening to a lot of people and a lot of old heads. We sit up here and say, "Oh, it's the younger generation. The demons possess the younger generations and all that type of shit." There, that's right, Shalise. Sorry about that, y'all. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, because I'm finna get into it and talk a little bit. If you notice, the tone in my voice is real resolved because I'm full. I'm full of the energies that's going around us in this world. I'm tired, man. And these demons are taking over, brothers, sisters, kinfolk, any damn thing you want to be called in between. These fucking demons are taking over. Right here in Central Florida where I'm living. Less than a mile away from my door. That young man killed that reporter, killed that lady and her 9-year-old baby, shot the cameraman. He in the hospital fighting for his life last we checked. And another person. Motherfucker done the deed to the mom and daughter. From what we all hearing from the eyewitness, I wasn't there. Done the deed to the mom and daughter. Left, was gone. Came back. The reporter reporting came back. Shot the reporter. Killed him. Young man. 26 tops. Had a fiance. Shot the cameraman. He in the hospital fighting for his life. Now I don't know what the relationship between the sister who took first and the 9-year-old baby. I don't know the interaction. Maybe that was the mother of his child. I don't know. But then you go up the road and try to carjack a woman, kill her. My question is, do we know why us human beings are having it so rough? Do you know why we have the capacity to hurt and kill each other and maim each other? Before I get into that, I want to give you guys some street cred. Prior to me being all this spiritualist and shit, I delved in that world. I was a street cat. I was a street dude back in the day. I tried that lifestyle, and I loved it. Fuck it, it was fun. Money, clothes, and hoes. It was a thing. It was a lifestyle. But ain't no way in motherfucking hell throughout all the times we was out there gooning, acting stupid, robbing, selling dope, fucking off. Do you hurt a baby? Do you hurt a woman? Even when 8 Ball MJG came out, you may slap them up a little bit, mimicking the songs. Snoop Dogg, put your pimp hand. You may do some dumb shit like that, but never do you take the life of a baby and the mama. It was a line back in my day that was fucking drawn. Even if you went after her dude and she dealt with the baby, if the baby dealt, sometimes the nigga gotta pass. Get you next time, my nigga. Stay your ass home with your family. Out here in these street niggas, you gonna get handled. This was the conversation. This is morals. This is when we have respect and we understood the game. These people killed that girl and that baby. This man killed that girl and that baby. Second thing we never did when we was out here banging and acting up. You never fuck with the media. You never fuck with the media, man. The media is the only way to get our story out in the black neighborhood. Because when they put one of us on camera and they put one of us out there and let us speak our part, before the people go in the studio with the SoundCloud and chop it up and make you look stupid, that raw footage live is the only time we as a black community and whoever they speak to can get the truth out. Granted, the grammar be fucking terrible and they go to pick the worst ones to fucking speak. Missing teeth, hat fucked up, hair gone, eyes shot at cat at bumpers and shit. Oh yeah, I saw the whole motherfucking thing. Motherfuckers sat up there and jumped out and shit. Bitch, I don't know. I just was out here eating my McDonald's. They go and they do that shit right there. But we in the black community are the people who got ears to hear realize that crazy bomb, that homeless person, that distraught sister, that fucked up old man that's angry with tears in his eyes that's talking, that's the most truth you're gonna get from any eyewitness testimony at that time. So when I was growing up in the world in the gang banging days and the street tough, if the media man is there, you leave them alone. These are untouched people. These are civilians. You don't fuck with the media. You don't fuck with the reporters, the media. The last thing we need is them to send in police reporters, to send in armed media people, to send in people who got tunnel vision that seeing you as a gangster, a criminal, a murderer, and all that other shit. The last time you want to send that cameraman up there and he armed with a gun, spook the fuck out in your neighborhood, he's not gonna listen to you. You can't even make a fucking fuss. You can't even cry no more. They don't see you as a human no more. And this clown of a youngster broke all the motherfucking rules. You don't touch a media personality. That is the only way we get our truth out to the world in our community, black and brown communities. When the media man is there, they are the first one to give us sympathy. Before it goes back to the studio and they chop it up for tomorrow's segment and they get a live interview, the person they talk to, crazy or not, they speak the truth, what happens. And this clown did our community a damaging fucking service. Cause he done touched the media. Let me tell you something about these people in the media, right? When you become a news anchor, a broadcaster, or any kind of social media thing, not what we do, YouTube, because it's our opinion. But when they report on the world, on the situation at hand, when they report on the shit that's going down, that's basically giving them authority to write that report the proper way. And some of them do a damn good job. Some of them don't vilify us. Some of them don't make us look stupid. Some of them have compassion in their words before the top media get it and chop it up and create sound bites and political agendas behind this shit. And this knucklehead just did an ultimate fucking crime. You touch an untouchable. Even in war. If you have on that vest that says reporter, news anchor, CNN, NBC, XYZ, you could be in the middle of a war zone, a bitch will run up beside you, bop, 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 bop. They'll kill the enemy or they villain around them, and you standing up there, what? And they'll tell you, get out the way. Even in hardcore combat war zones, the media know not to get touched. But this asshole idiot boy goes and do that. What he did, everybody, is take away our voice. He took away 30 seconds of truth that will forever be spit to the camera to get the true story out, what happened, the true eyewitness statement. Could you imagine if at that could you imagine 9/11 if they wouldn't have talked to them people on the ground? We wouldn't have known that shit was a conspiracy. But imagine if the media was scared to talk and they armed and you see a panicking motherfucker running up to you. Oh, they killed it. And man, you gonna attack me. Now what can possess? Now I had to get that shit off my chest because it was rules back in my fucking day. You don't touch, you don't hurt babies, you don't hurt the media, and you damn sure don't hurt the mama of the baby if she there. You don't hurt no woman and children. Media was off limits. That's the gang code. I just had to get that on my chest. Let me get back on what I had to fucking say, because it's sad. It's sad because what that boy just did is he just taught them to arm themselves against us. That they can't trust doing their job to come into our black communities or our brown communities and tell and report, because we are just savages, animals, and monkeys. And we don't give a fuck about their life. So now they don't got to. They're going to send a robot in to do the fucking job. They're going to send a goddamn camera and gonna say, hey, come over here, talk to this camera on the truck, microphone come out, and you gonna say your shit and they're gonna edit it out and the truth ain't gonna be told. This boy's wrong. Now, let's get into what I'm talking about. Now, I told you guys when I did my live today on my other channel that people, we are being possessed by demons. We are being possessed. And there ain't no way to protect us from this shit. We are being possessed. And it's not just our young kids. It's not just from the music and the Kodaks and the whatever the fuck going on, man. It's deeper than that shit. We are being possessed. Notice I didn't say our kids are being possessed or these youngsters are being possessed. I didn't go that route. I'm talking about me and you. We are being possessed. And let me help you why. Let me tell you why we are being possessed. I'm going to help you here. Our diet is fucked up. Our electrical interference with all this Bluetooth and Wi-Fi is fucking us up. Man, we haven't had a great fucking decent home cooked meal since grandma died. And the grandmas today are too damn young. They don't understand. You ain't had an 80-year-old woman cook you a goddamn meal from scratch where she pluck the beans herself, kill the meat and clean it herself. We too busy with the fast food. We too busy with the goddamn microwave, and we too busy with all this veganism shit, eating plant-based everything. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me clear that shit. I ain't talking against vegan, but man, where's the hardiness of the meal to sustain the real body? We trying to go back to all fruits and vegetables when we got molars, man. A little bit of meat is there. The Asians, they get a little bit of meat, a little strip of protein meat, and they pack that bitch with vegetables. Because it needs to be done. This is the time frame our body develop an organ for that shit. But that's neither here nor there. But because we are so weak in our body, our cell structure, due to the electromagnetic sphere being disrupted via this damn cell phone, via this laptop, via this iPad and the cameras and shit, via the sun just burning down on us, the chemicals they pumping in our bodies, the fucked up food system in the fish. Man, our body and our resolve is so fucking weak right now that we can't defend off a fucking parasite. We can't do none of that shit. And all of these natural catastrophe that's been happening for the past 20 years, let me tell you something. And this is what's gonna blow your mind. And y'all could do this shit and y'all could look back on this. People haven't been possessed really by anything, no hardcore possession in droves and numbers, other than the last 20 years. It's 2023, 2013, after 9/11. Hear me out. So this is where the conspiracy theories are leaving their shit out of it, and I'm finna help you because this is about possession. But I like my conspiracy Thursday shit. 9/11 happened, and when it happened, this shit was a transformation. It was a portal. The whole world was locked in on a singular factor. Never again in history will the world be locked on a singular factor other than a nuclear explosion or a spacecraft coming down from out of the sky and everybody televising it. So 9/11 was a portal situation where everybody's psychic energy tuned into that portal. And I said this long time ago. Tuned into that portal. 9/11 happened. Those towers fell because the location where the tower's at is symbolic. 3 towers, not 2. First tower is St. John the Baptist. Second one, St. John the Evangelist. In the middle is the portal. The sunspot, that third tower means something. That was the breaking of your resolve. That was a portal. I know I may be talking over somebody's head, but I'm going to go into detail later on at another video when I got my composure. So everybody was focused on that singular thing. So that's a portal. During that time, something got through that portal. And when something came through that portal, it was very big. It was demonic. It was a mother spirit. They called upon a real big mother spirit to come through. Now, when that mother spirit came through, that mother spirit had to bring its offspring. But the portal only lasts a fraction of a second. So it had to come through real quick. Now, there was a movie came out, Hellboy, where the dude, he had to try to bring this giant entity through, and Hellboy had to stop him. During that time, at the end of that movie, Hellboy had to set fire to it, and the girl had to turn into a mystical blue flame and burn everything up, and it ended with the buildings falling and explosion. Listen to how this shit worked. I'm showing you something here. When that entity came through that portal in 2011 with 9/11, however that shit worked, I think, let me make sure what year it was. I know it was 2013 is when I put down on my paper in there. Y'all gotta help me, boy, because I'm looking at all this shit. I've been just up here. 9/11. Okay. Oh, yeah. When did 9/11 happen? Y'all can pull it up for me. 2001. Thank you. Thank you, Melanated God. Thank you so much. So, 9/11 happened in 2001. Okay. That's when the demon actually came through. That's when they did the portal to lock everybody eyes on one thing in 2001. 9/11 happened. 2013 in 2013, that's when the demons actually came and started taking over everybody's body. Not 2013. I'm getting it all up. I'm 10 years off. Y'all gotta forgive me. I said 20 years. Y'all gotta forgive me. This shit is really fucking with my head, man, because I'm talking about something that I've been wrote down and I've been had before. So yeah, it's been 20 years. I was right. I just was. So 2001, the shit 9/11 happened. It come through. 2003, what they brought through brought its offspring. If you go back in history in your city, not Orlando, not Kissimmee, not Texas, just go to your city, any city, and you'll see that's when a lot of people start acting crazy. They had that spice drug come out then. It was causing people to pose up and do dumb shit. You had all of these motherfucking people coming over here acting crazy. Motherfuckers fucking trees. That's where Florida man come from. You had motherfuckers sitting up there, I don't know why I did it. Motherfuckers just doing crazy shit, right? And every time these person did this shit, they would sit up there and say, I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I'm doing this. A couple of them said help. A couple of them were like, help me. And the news reporter came down and was like, catching this shit. Why did you do it? And the police were like, I don't know, help me. Some took over, some took over. But they realized that our body, our metabolism, and our inner spirit wasn't broken down enough for these demons to start inhabiting our bodies. So they had to fuck up. They had to fuck with the food. They had to fuck with the medicine. They had to fuck with the radiation levels in the TVs and make the phone super stronger. Make all this shit. They had to start fucking with us again. Rose said, yeah, and they were eating people face off. Yes, they was. They was doing that. So they realized they had to hit us with another dose of shit to weaken our resolve. And when they hit us with that dose to weaken our resolve, it take 20 years for the body to truly break down. So now the body done broke down. Now we got natural catastrophes, tsunamis, shit coming up from the water, demons and shit coming up from the water. The most demonic spirit place on earth is that damn ocean. You got shit coming up from the water. You got motherfuckers seeing visions in the sky, and the water, and the wind deities are fighting the water deity, and we don't see no battles going on, but yet we can't breathe. How many of y'all done had dreams in the past 5 years? I'm gonna tell you, I've been documenting this shit because I'm writing the book. I'm gonna start writing the book. I ain't gonna say I'm writing the book allegedly. Don't come raid my fucking house, people. I'm just talking. Past 5 years, how many of you have had dreams that you were drowning, that you was underwater, and you just couldn't hold your breath no longer, and you had to take it in, and as you drowned in your sleep, you woke up? I'm telling you something. I had this dream so much that I said, okay, as soon as I start having a dream and I go into the deep dark water of the dream, I instantly just take in all the water because I don't want to experience what's down there. I try to swallow as much ocean water in the dream as I can. A lot of you people been getting drowned in your dream, meaning they were saturating you guys with spiritual stuff. You are absolutely right. I noticed when we had an ice storm in Texas. Yes. Look, damn, the whole world flooded. Look at that. So we've been having these dreams of us swallowing water and dying under the ocean. This is spirit taking over. Now, every time we have the dream where we're drowning, not when we in the ocean, because everybody had the dream of being in a lake, some body of water, even if you ain't near a lake. You ain't never seen a pool or a lake, but you're in a pool, I'm sorry. And you done had a dream where you fighting. You as a kid growing up, you fighting, you struggling in the water, but you never go down. You go down and you drink, you sink, but then somebody come and save you. Somebody come and pull you up. You never officially drown in your dream. But in the past 5 years, everybody who have dreamed about water, and if you haven't, you will soon, you will be drowning in the dream. You will be taking that water in your lungs and you will be drowning. 70% of the movies we're watching on Netflix, Hulu, Any of your other social media platforms, you always see a scene where somebody is dipping their head in water, blowing air bubbles in water, the camera showing up from the water, them taking in water, or a body being found in the lake, in the river. We done got so used to that shit, so used to it, it's common. On all our Law and Order television shows, everybody is being drugged to this water. This was a psychic attack on us to weaken our resolve so that these entities can take over. In every parasitic movie you see, and I'm jumping around because I want y'all to think I'm crazy in this, that I don't know what I'm talking about. But pay attention, people. The real one's gonna get it. And whoever decide to break this bitch down and go on this goose hunt, I'm telling you guys gonna see. Every movie you see about a parasite taking over, it starts with something liquid. It starts with water. It starts with the water. You drink a water, parasite get in your ass, an amoeba. Hell, if you went swimming here in Florida in a lake, an amoeba climbed up your nose, got in your brain, and ate your brain gone. That shit is fact. Every movie, television show you watch from here on out, pay attention. Somebody is getting in the bathtub and somebody is sliding their ass all the way in the bathtub, letting the water cover their face, and they got their eyes open looking up. That is a sign telling your cells demonic possession. Then why are everybody sad, people? Why in the fuck are you just waking up in the morning time? Ain't nobody fuck with you the night before. You done had a great time with your mate. Your spouse had a great meal. Hell, you might have done ate Marco's motherfucking pizza, and y'all know I love that. And you wake up and you get in there to wash your ass to get out the door in the morning and you're crying to yourself. You're sad. Everything depressed. Again, water, when you hit that water, all that energy come over and fuck you over and you're sad. These are weakening your resolve because now the fluoride and all the other chemicals in the water are seeping into our skin. This is breaking down our magnetic field. But what we gonna do? We can't have a stanky ass. So we gotta do it. I'm not finna walk around smelling like a musty bastard. I love hygiene. So they figured out a way to weaken our thing. Now, over the past 20 years, they've been coming up with all these chemicals and shit that they've been dumping on us, putting it in the water, putting it in our food. Hell, we can't even buy bottled water from the store because it got chemicals in it weakening our magnetic field. We can't do the coconut water because there's not too many out there. In the coconut, and then when we buy store-bought coconut water, it tastes so fucking bad, you gag at the shit. So what can you do? You can't boil your water. You can't do nothing because it's getting rid of bacteria, but it ain't getting rid of toxins. It's so fucked up. So they gonna weaken our immune system and our body down so strong to now these demons in the past 20 years, these demons in 2023 are coming from the sky, people. They're coming from the sky and they're coming from above us and they're coming from under us. And they are taking over our bodies. And while they're taking over our bodies, they're causing us to do dumb shit to each other. They're causing us to hurt humanity. Now, I'm saying this because back in the day when grandma and grandpa was cooking home cooked food and they was going to Jesus Christ's church, and you know how I feel about that. They had a stronger sense of things because it was all natural. It's not until the past 20 years that we done got away from so much of the natural shit, and it was by design. We done been given drugs, we done been given hormones, we done been given so much shit to break our body down to which our spirit inhabits in, and now this body can't sustain shit. It can't even sustain our own energy. One punch in the fucking face, the sun, and we die. We can't take a good old-fashioned ass kicking that built resolve. We can't take a good old-fashioned ass kicking. One good 2-3 punch, we die. We can't take it. How the fuck you get beat to death when a nigga hit you 3 times? I remember beat to death. Hell, the person that's beating the bitch ass, he more tired than the one, and the dude still have time to crawl off and go to the hospital and get healed. Now you punch him 6-7 times, look down, oh, why he died? I mean, this is real nigga shit, man. This is where I come from. We done whoop many of people ass. And they done got up and 3 days later, they bandaged, broken arm and shit. They say, you done fuck nigga, we gonna get you, this and this. But they healed, then then you go back to whoop him again. He packing some heat. He knocking your ass out. Bitch, I just whooped you last week. And that's what we were supposed to be used to. This is how humans struggle. But they don't weaken our magnetic field so bad that our own spirit can't inhabit this body. So now we so weak, these demons and these entities that they calling through these different dimensions and time zones are coming here and they're taking over our shit. And it ain't just with the youth. Cause why the fuck you gonna see a 67-year-old man with French braids and his pants off his ass? I don't give a fuck if that was your style. Sometimes you gotta pull them up, put on a belt. Sometimes you gotta settle down and get a family. A 67-year-old man still out here chasing hoes. Popping the pill, trying to go get a dick wet. A 70-year-old woman still rocking that at the Amvet Post 30 Club. You 70. That ain't that lady. That may be that lady in the daytime, but when they put on that makeup and them heels and shit, and they go to that nightclub, the juke and jam, that is not your grandmama. That is not your granddaddy. That's something done got into them because the body is old. I remember playing this video game back when I was young. It was called Diablo. And the game came down. The game say the devil or the demon energy Diablo would take two types of people. They would take the very young and the very old. In movies, they say they inhabit the very young and the very old. An old man can't do shit in his dotage. Look these words up. An old man can't do shit in his dotage. That's mind energy. Or read. If it's fucked up here, he can't think. Old man can't do shit in his dotage. A young man is too immature and adolescent. They can't process and think properly. So now the demon said, okay, we've been living in and we existing and we living in these old decrepit bodies, bitch. We can't go fuck. We can't go run. We can't go do shit. We can't do nothing. So how do we get inside these starting at 19 all the way up to 53? Why is 53 that number why is that's that golden age from 19 to 53? When you get that crunch button there, that's when all your people are doing your dumb shit. That's when the body is at its peak. That's when your magnetic field can hold some shit. But the demons realize that we understand resolve. 19, we going on to 20. We finna grow up. The women bodies are good. They glands are producing good shit. They can heal from any broken bone, any injury. They fucking invincible. But they got their own mindset. But the mindset ain't strong enough ain't weak enough for a demon to take over, and it ain't gonna process what grandmama or the church or the Christian or any religious organization saying. So you can't really take over them bodies. It's only when you hit that 53 mark where they say that you ain't got a brain, you and your dotage. Now you over the hill. And for the 53 year old people that look damn good, I know you, brother, sister, y'all got it. I'm just saying, you are the reason why y'all won't be possessed by demons on too big. Y'all will be the after party. Y'all will be like, okay, I gotta take a bitch, I'm gonna take this bitch. But from 19 to 53, these demons are possessing us. 19 to 53 is your workforce, it's your labor force. We are the people that's working our ass off. We working our ass off for them 30, 40 years. We the one buying the cars. We the one going to work every day. We the one doing the dumb shit, right? We the one partying. We the one looking for something to enjoy life with. We looking for that zest, that something to grab. And an entity will stand up there and say, hey, snort this coke, pop this pill, hit this molly, do this right here. And then once you do it, that shit is breaking down your immune system, your reserve, your mindset, and they inhabit it. And you wonder why you wake up one morning and you look at somebody and you be like, man, that's a cute person. And then all of a sudden you jump to the simple fact, I beat that bitch ass, I ripped that person's face off. And you just saying this shit in your head. And that person ain't did nothing to you. This is a form of demon possession. They are poking at the gate, trying to take over your body. But right before you get in your 50s, they get you. Right after you turn 18, you turn 19, they get you. And that's when everything starts. So now they're going to pair that shit with the music. They're going to pair that shit with social media. They're going to pair that shit with all this shit right here. And this is all conditioning for these demons to take advantage of you. Again, the food got you because you're doing fast food. McDonald's, KFC, all them big name brands, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, all that shit right there. The sugar tearing the body up, the food tearing the body up. Now you're stressed out, do all the violence in the street. Now you're sitting up there listening to rap music telling you to kill yourself, listen to country music telling you that your wife cheating on you, listen to jazz music telling you to pop jazz and get high. You know what I'm saying? It's in all genres. So now you faced with all that shit and you have one bad fucking day and you say, I'm finna let go, I'm finna just tear everything up. That demon has just infiltrated. And although they don't sit up there and make you go out there and cut yourself and tattoo yourself up and all that shit, that's fun demon shit. They ain't sitting up there telling you to go up and spray up a building. If you're being smart, demons don't do people like that. Demons don't tell people, hey, now that I got this body, I'm finna go over here and do some super bad shit. They say that shit in the movies because they want you to think like, if I did something, the devil made me do it. Demons will inhabit your body and live your life. They will go home and fuck your husband and fuck your wife. They will play with your kids. They will eat your food. They will watch your TV. They will drive your car. You think it's you, but you got a tag along subconscious thing inside of you working your shit over and doing your shit. Demons want to live on this planet Earth. Some demons, the real bad ones, they want to come in here and experience pain, sorrow, regret. They want to be monsters. So they'll cause that young man that just hurt that fucking reporter and that baby and her mama now. And they'll say, okay, I'm finna see how I feel to take somebody's life. Other demons look at him and be like, bitch, you stupid. Why you want to fuck your life up? You want to go sit in a penitentiary and behind bars? Bitch, we just came from a place where we can't taste, we can't touch, we can't feel, we can't smell. Bitch, we just came from Nod. And you want to go and do that? And they look down on them type of demons, right? But demon possession nonetheless. And everybody is being possessed by a demon. Okay, you gonna call it your lower self. Let me fuck somebody up right quick. Oh, I'm just in my lower self. I'm doing some lower vibration type shit. My higher self is fighting my lower self. My subconscious mind is telling me everything is going wrong in my life, and I don't know how to fix it. Oh, I want to go over there and bust that bitch in his head. But that's just my lower vibration. What make you think that's your lower vibration when you 100%, made of higher vibration? Your cells, they vibrate so fast till you basically fucking fire. There is no such thing as a lower vibration. That is the demon that has possessed your body, have possessed my body, that's trying to get us to do stuff, to get a reaction, to get a feel. But nobody want to admit that shit. Nobody want to admit that due to the past 20 years that there has been demons attached to us and has infiltrated us because we couldn't say the things we say to people. We couldn't do the things we do to people. The Christian churches sit up there and make up believe if you practice magic, new age spirituality, tarot, card reading, anything African spirituality, anything going back to your ancient roots and ancestors, that's demonic. No, that's purification. That's sanctified by fire and by the people that's coming to fight these energies and these emotions inside your ass. That's what that is. And we all gotta admit to ourselves that we are being possessed by a parasitic demon. That demon ain't trying to get you to walk off a fucking bridge. That demon ain't getting you to go out there and do no dumb shit. That demon is taking your magnetic field and they waiting on your ass to get too old and too weak or just to have one bad fucking day so they can take over your body fully, or they waiting on you to get in a car accident and go into a coma and you wake up after 7 years and you ain't the same fucking person no more. They done integrated into your soul. But see, they ain't gonna tell you that shit. It's in the movies. How you get a head injury and forget your mama? How you get a head injury and forget who you are? How the fuck you get amnesia? That's another word for demon possession. I'm gonna fucking say it. It is what it is. Allegedly. I'm not a headologist or demon toxicologist or none any of that shit. I'm just talking, y'all. I'm just having fun. This is just my opinion. Believe it, don't. Rock with it, don't give a fuck. But the reason we are doing bad shit and the reason we are forgetting who we forget that we were gods, we forget that we was this, we forget that we were that, because the demon has infiltrated us and has made us forget all that shit. Because the demon is trying to tell us, hey, you got this problem and I don't want to go through this problem with you because I'm riding this body with you. So here's the problem. Focus on fixing that. Let's focus on getting money. Let's focus on finding puss. Let's focus on finding a partner. Let's focus on finding this. Let's focus on finding food. Let's be hunter gatherers. Let's be money. Let's get a nice car. Let's feel good in the moment. And you say, well, that's my intuition telling me I need to grow up. That's me saying I need to blow up. That's me saying I need to make all this money. That's me saying I need to get better than my brother, get better than my sister. I need to do this right here. Man, that is a possessed energy telling your ass not to give a fuck about nothing but you. Because this is the most form of selfishness. Now, let me take it down to something where you guys can understand. Let's talk about our ego. I'm 100% for having an ego. I'm 100% for having it. I don't think you have to be, in order to be the best spiritualist on the planet, you got to drop your fucking ego. How else you going to know what you want? How else you going to know what to strive to? How else you going to feel good about yourself? I refuse, again, to walk around smelling like a bandersnatch and looking like a motherfucking dish rag when I walk out the house. I refuse. It's just not me. I'm a beautiful man, and beautiful men deserve to be beautiful, period. Beautiful women deserve to be beautiful, feel good, get your hair, nails lit, done, everything. Do your shit up. So don't drop your ego. But when we get to the ego, this is the one thing that these demons that possess us, and I'm not saying demons as in bad inner entities. Let me get that shit off the table. Demons just mean out of body spirit. Motherfucking floaters around. People that want to reincarnate and live again in your body. Demons that's been waiting eons and eons for you to mature to the right second to inhabit your body and feel the fan, feel the wind, taste butter, eat some JJ, do what they gotta do. Whatever the fuck turns them on. That's your quirk and your king. And we getting into something now. I'm talking funny because I'm trying to mask it because I don't want nobody to fuck with me. But whatever your kink or your quirk is, that will be that demon entity coming in and trying to get you to enjoy it. It's not a bad thing. It's just, you just got to know that it's there. So, and this is how you're going to control it. Well, when you talk about the ego, you got to talk about the one thing that the demons can't control. They can't control your desires. They can just amplify your desires. They can't control how you look at yourself and see yourself in the mirror. They can just distort that illusion. Because I'm always going to be the best looking man on the planet. I'm always going to be king of my castle, king of my world. I'm always going to be that dude. I'm always going to be that nigga. I'm always going to be that God. But can you make me feel shitty? Can you make me not reach that point to where my magnetic field is so high that it touched the heavens? So you're going to keep me low by causing me to do dumb shit to put obstacles in my way. Y'all follow me so far? Because as long as I'm at this lower vibration, this is where you're going to stay with me. We're going to rock. You're going to give me the money, clothes, and hoes. That's a given because that's what you want to experience too. We ride on the same symbiotic wavelength. But as soon as I say I'm the best, I'm God, I'm king, I'm everything, my world is my world, nobody can touch me, fuck me, fight me, whatever, beat me. Now I'm getting out of that low energy. My ego is rising, and now they're saying, hey, you need to drop your ego. Why the fuck every spiritualist you talk to gonna tell you to drop your ego? Do you know your ego is the one defense system against everything that's bad in your life? Am I teaching you guys how to fight these fucking demons? Whatever you go through, men that has hurt their wives out of sheer jealousy, it's because they had a weak ass ego. Women that has cheated on their men and hurt their husband, it's because their ego was fucked up. Women who take men back who fucked them over, it's because their ego fucked up. Can I do more? When Cain killed Abel's, whichever the two in that bitch did it, it because his ego was under attack. It because the ego wasn't as high enough to think that they was best of the goddamn best, better than every fucking thing, to where nothing could touch you. These low vibrations can get you, so you end up fucking up. Everything I ever did wrong in my life, I take responsibility for. You see where I just did that, right? I take responsibility for it because my ego wasn't where it at today. Had I had the ego, I wouldn't have been on no child support. Had I had the ego, I wouldn't have sat up there and got my ass kicked at the roller ring. Had I had the highest ego that I was better than all this bullshit, I wouldn't be got in the fight. I wouldn't have got fired from my job. Because I'd be like, okay, this shit ain't for me. I could go get something else. But now, our ego be so short in this low vibration where these demons are possessing and they controlling us and they making us distorting our vision and shit. And our ego is gone. So they saying, you can't get nothing better. You can't do nothing better than this. You can't get a better woman than this. You can't get a better man than this. You can't get a better car than this. You always going to be in the ghetto. You always going to be looked down by white folks. They always going to see you as a threat. You can't be a billionaire. You weren't born that way. As soon as they say, oh, that motherfucker got a demon possessed because he too cocky, that'd be the last time a demon inside a bitch. That means the demon has no power over you because now you are cocky. Your ego is so high that you ain't vibrating at these lower levels. But they would trick us over this whole spiritual time. They're going to lower our magnetic field so we can't get the energy from the sources, the universe's sunlight, our ancestors, the ones who came before us, whatever you want to call it. We can't even connect to each other and get energy and help from each other because the vibration's so low and that ego tripping. We ego tripping. They call it ego tripping. And the demon is riding along, enjoying this fucking beautiful body, enjoying your beautiful family, enjoying your lovely wife, enjoying your lovely husband, enjoying your lovely car, enjoying your lovely job, and you go to sleep and you wake up angry, you wake up depressed, and you wake up sad knowing you a rich motherfucker living in the world. Sad wives killing themselves, millionaires killing themselves, movie stars killing themselves. It's because they allowed their ego to fall and the resolve to come in. And the demon was like, I can't take this shit, bitch. You too toxic for me. I'm finna just end it. A lot of people do that reset button because the demon be tired of sitting in your ass, taking up real estate. The demon like, I don't want to be in this bitch body. This bitch is too depressing for even me. Bitch, I want to live. I want to feel. But you just want to sit in the house like this all day. And the demon say, well, bitch, you need to walk yourself off this plane. Jump off this building. Because I'm done. I'm done, bitch. Let me out of this motherfucker. Because the problem is with demon possession, once the demon get into you, he can't get out. It's like trapping. Once the demon get into you, they stuck there. So they have to select you at the right time, at the right moment. If I ain't making sense, y'all say, Baron, this shit is crazy. You ain't making sense. Nigga, you ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. I get it. It ain't for everybody. Maybe it's just for my brain. You ever hear when they say, I'm locked in? We locked in. I got this. Here go the wordplay. We locked in. I got this. I'm good. Shit cool. Notice the tone dropping. And every time you ask somebody, you okay? I'm good. Ego low as fuck. Low vibration. That motherfucker able to snap. You used to look at that motherfucker and say, all right, let's leave him alone. He going through something today. Let's not fuck with him. He liable to snap. So you back up off that person. And you let that person to their own devices. That's because the ego dropped. So people, I'm just going to reiterate. What's the medicine to fighting off demon possession? Having a great ego, right? I ain't saying be a nasty motherfucker with your ego. I ain't saying make everybody feel like shit. I'm just saying you need to view you as the king of the king, top of the line, queen of the queen, creme de la creme. Nothing can stop you. Everybody is under you. You the master of your fucking world. You the master of your show. You the God king. You the God queen. You all that shit, right? If your ego is so high, who can stop you? Income tax time coming up, everybody. Oh, Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Menguita Palacios. I don't speak Spanish, but I think I did a pretty fucking good job. Thank you so much. People, income tax time is coming up right now, right? You hear what I'm saying? When y'all get that tax dollars, y'all get that money, and y'all a couple thousandaires, your ego is so high. You don't give a fuck about nothing. You don't give a fuck about nobody. You finna go get your hair done, your nails done. You finna go buy your baby that outfit that they wanted. You finna go invest in that business you wanted. You got some money to put groceries in your house. Your ego is high as hell. You ain't got a care in the world, a worry in the world. You know what that demon that's inside of you that's possessing you to go through all them depressive ass dark state, dark night of the soul and all that shit? That bitch is trapped in prison like, man, I can't wait till that motherfucking money run out. I can't wait till that shit run out. Damn, I ain't even experiencing shit. I can't even ride this thing because this person is so high. You taking your girl's trip, you going down and you just gonna soak yourself in the beach. You're gonna check yourself into a hotel for a staycation. You're doing something to treat you right. Whatever. You're taking your boo thing on a date. You're buying her that nice car she wanted. You're buying her that nice dress. However, your ego is so high, that demon is so low. It's only when that money start running out. When shit get down in your ego and you think the next man better than you. You think the next man better than you. You think the next girl got more ass than you, more titties than you. She look better than you because you ain't shaped like her. You ain't gotta win. Your man could leave you for her. Your dick ain't long enough, so your lady looking for a longer dick. All that shit start going in your head, right? And you get in that low thing, your ego done drop low again. Now that demon say, oh bitch, I could climb on to this. Okay, nah, we gotta get you right. We gotta toughen you up. We gotta make you strong. You gotta go out there and wreck bitches' mindset. You gotta go out there and do shit. You gotta make everybody feel like shit. Cause ain't nobody shit to you. They mimic the same fucking thing. As above, so below, right? They mimic that same thing. But the one thing you don't see, the demon is telling you what you should be doing and how you should get it. When your ego is high and that fire is burning inside of you, and that demon can't take that celestial fire inside of your body. Am I talking, people? I'm telling you this code now. Storytelling. Telling you this code. When your ego is burning and that celestial code is going on, this bitch finna die. Let me put this motherfucking thing on here. I'm gonna turn it sideways because that's how this iPad works. I hate the way I have it. Y'all gotta forgive me. I gotta turn it sideways so the little cord can hit. What the fuck it did? What just happened to it? Turn it back. I swear I know technology. Oh. Gotta turn the bitch around. I swear I know technology, y'all. I ain't got no monkey hands. Alright, let me do this shit right here. Oh, there we go. Boop. Well, this shit is gonna be weird. So, the angle gonna change, but the message gonna stay the same. I had to plug it in. Y'all, I ain't crazy. I'm just learning how to work this iPad. It's that new motherfucking iPad Pro thing. I hate them Apple products. So where was I? Oh yeah. So the demon when your ego drop, the demon is gonna ride on that particular wave right there. And while the demon ride on that wave, they're gonna tell you, hey, you gotta get it. You gotta do this. Ain't nobody better than you. You gotta stand up to everybody. You gotta challenge everybody. Same thing. But the only difference from when you got your celestial fire in you and that demon can't touch the flame is that your ego is so high and you're so high up on the hall to where you're burning so bright. The demon can't stand that light of you because you are God. You can't look at God direct. So you're gonna high up and low. And you telling yourself you are this. The demon is telling you you have to get to this. And they trick us by making us think we got to get through this. And while they tricking us and making us think we got to get through this, we causing havoc in our lives. We going through all our emotion. The demon is making us do this, masking as us, making us do this so they can feel out these emotions, so they can feel love, they can feel hatred, they can feel sorrow, they can feel pain. Because everything I just said, all them emotions, it feels damn good to us, people. Even when we at our darkest moment and we feel so shitty, we feel like we ain't got nothing going for ourselves, it still feel good to feel. Even when we get a letter in the mail after not receiving mail for 5, 6, 7 days, we walk to the mailbox, we see some junk mail. Knowing this is shit we throw away when we get everything we want, we'll sit up there and look at it and read the newspaper. All these having a sale. When the last time you used a coupon, nigga? When the last time you used a coupon, you stand next to the mailbox in the sun, 20 minutes. Oh yeah, then you throw it away. I'm a Ned. Thank you. Can you talk about narcissism? I have always wondered if. Can you talk about narcissism? I have always wondered. I'm sorry. Yep. If that's spiritual. I'm talking about it right now, darling. Every emotion is spiritual, but narcissism is demon possession because your ego, because that's something that breaks down the ego. Narcissists are notorious for breaking down a bitch ego. I'm 100%. I'm trying to explain to you guys that every last single one of us are possessed by a demon. Only time that demon is asleep is when our ego is high. A narcissist can't fuck with you when your ego is high. If you know you the shit, you the best of the best, and your narcissist boyfriend, your narcissist girlfriend, your narcissist co-worker are sitting up there low rating you, making you feel like shit, and your ego up here, that shit don't even touch you. I don't know, fuck what Trevor said today, bitch. I'm on my shit. I'm feeling good. I'm having a great day. I'm doing right. That shit don't even fuck you. It's only when your ego is so low, that narcissist energy, the AKA the demon that's possessing that particular person, because narcissism is a demon that is inheriting that person. So that person around you that you think is a narcissist, they really are. And you're not looking at the person, you're looking at the energy, the demonic energy in that person. We all possessed by them. Keep in mind, when they say we are legion, it could be 10,000 demons inside of us, 10 different thousand emotions, playing that shit around in our head like a channel. And our body is 70% water. Demons come from water. Leviathan, the strongest fucking demon out there, by the way, birthing demons. Give birth to them. The earth don't give birth to demons. The wind don't give birth to demons. The water do. Message, look it up. So narcissism is a demon. That person is on a lower ego self, and that demon is riding it to make them feel good. So it's murderistic tendencies. Your energy is so low, you're gonna go take the life of a baby. Your energy is so low, you're gonna take the life of a woman. Come on, man. Let's be. You're gonna take the life of a civilian, somebody that has shit to do with your upbringing or anything. Come on now. What Liberty, the feminine goddess. Thank you so much for the live tonight. I really needed to hear this message. I felt I lost those imagination I once had, but tonight I believe I regained it. I thank you so much. And why you say Pisces? Yes, there you go, Crystal. I know. I'm not saying it. It's documented. So if you guys can read the comment, I know people don't read the comment too hard. But so I have a running joke on my channel where I say all Pisces are serial killers. Like y'all are Pisces, Geminis, Cancer. Cancer is number one, believe it or not. Cancer is number one. Pisces come in number 2 or 3. And Geminis is 2 or 3. But the water signs, them bitches are offering people. Demonic to the soul. And one air sign, that damn Gemini. I motherfucking date one, baby, so I be on guard. Bam. But yeah, that's why I like to mess around and say Pisces is a serial killer. And all of y'all Pisces, don't hurt me. I'm just saying what the National FBI Records website say. Y'all Google that shit. 83% of y'all get caught. So y'all the main one. All right, let me start joking with y'all. Oh, you can't. Oh, Crystal, you stay the hell away from me. Let's not talk about Kim. I don't know what they talking about. It's the FBI. They know everything. They know. They done analyze all our ads. They know my black ass be in this bitch talking. They know I take a shit here and there. They know what time I eat. Them boys know everything. Them alphabet boys know everything. Don't think you doing nothing in secret. They know everything, so I ain't worried about shit that happened. I believe this is why shadow work is really, really important. Yes. Now, thank you, Satriel. Thank you. Now I got away from it. I like to have fun. So now, since we all demon possessed, right? And Satriel just said it. I was gonna lead into it, but thank you. So since we all have a demon inside of us, we all have multiple demons inside of us. We can't sit up and say we pure as the driven snow. We pure as the driven snow. And I'm finna get into some serious shit now. People, do not talk shit to me. Do not go in my comments saying the bad words, because it's not gonna show up. I blocked out a lot of curse words because I'm kind of unpopular to some, and people don't know how to insult without cursing, and I don't want to see the curse words. I could take your browbeating. There's no curse words. It pisses me off. Get me to my Lord self. So, well, I lost my train of thought thinking about them nasty ass emails I got. Lord have mercy, God for me. So when we talking about our shadow side and how to fix it, we got to really work on doing shadow work. And the shadow work is nothing but casting out our demons. We can't go to the spiritual man to get him to cast it out, get the spiritual woman to cast it out. This is something we got to do by burning it down with celestial fire. I'm substituting the word ego for celestial fire, because if we are gods, the fire is in us. Now, a lot of us do shadow work. Me, for one, I did not want to do shadow work. But when I did shadow work, I saw the nastiness that was inside my soul. I saw the putrid smell that my breath was giving off when I spoke, when I talked shit to people. I smelled it, saw it, and felt it. It took me a while to realize the visions that I was having. How can I bite somebody in a fight? How can I pick up a motorcycle and crush somebody? I mean, how can I sit up there and run in a house and spray acid on people? Why am I having these thoughts? These are demonic things just to get an emotion, just to get a rise, just to get some energy. So when you work on that shadow side and you clean up that shadow shit, you are directly fighting the demon. And how you gonna do that, people? By getting your fucking ego up to the top. You gotta get your ego so high. I know a lot of gurus and got paid saying divest your ego. You can't be a great person if you got an ego. I know I'm a great motherfucking person when I feel good about myself. I'm a great person when I think I'm king of the king. I'm a great person when I'm holding my shit down. I ain't got an issue with you. I ain't got an issue with God. I ain't got an issue with the devil. I'm a great motherfucking person when I feel like $1,000,000, when I look like $1,000,000,000, and when I'm having a conversation and eating the right food I want. I'm a hell of a fucking person. I'm a charmer. So are you. So, but the only way you get rid of that shadow side, that depressing, that narcissistic attack, all of the thoughts of suicide and shit like that, is to sit up there and build your fucking ego up, build your self-esteem up, get high. Oh, okay, I got a little gut. I'm praying for abs. Then I'm finna get my ass out there and hit that treadmill. I'm finna do a couple sit-ups. I'm finna cut back on a couple meals. I know it's gonna be work and I'm willing for it. But when I get that body, I'm gonna be in there. So then a bitch can't fat shame me. Am I saying something? Oh, you body shaming. So let's be real nasty and say, oh, men can't body shame women if that's not what they like. Women can't body shame men if that's not what they like. Why? People gonna do it regardless. Put yourself in a position where they can't fuck with you. Get your ego so high that when they say something, bitch, you jealous. Now you can't let that get to you. You can't go over there and jump off a building because somebody called you fat. You can't sit up there and say, hey, my shit ain't long as Lex Steel, so I don't like sex. Bitch, take an implant. Take some supplements. Get there. Grow them. Grow it. That's dark night shit. People say, oh, that's vanity. That's ego. Man, your vanity is what got you living. Your vanity, your ego is what's keeping you moving. Because a person that don't have an ego will fall for anything. I remember my grandma told me, she said, baby, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. So I'm thinking she talking about religion. I need to get a spiritual system. So I said, well, then I guess I'll pick up the Bible. She said, I ain't talking about church, nigga. I say, ma'am? I say, you say if I don't stand for something, I'm going to fall for anything. She say, bitch, I'm talking. And girl, this is how grandma talk. She say, bitch, I'm talking. If you don't believe in you or believe that you can do something, anything could come and make your dumb ass fall. So she say, don't never let a bitch put you in a box. Don't never let a bitch tell you you ain't shit. Don't never let nobody tell you your ego too high or you too cocky. She say, you are my thick black nigga. And you gonna always be that to me. And she used to give me a hug and squeeze my butt. My thick black nigga. And she made me feel like I was top of the line. So anytime I got in a sad space, and I'm transparent as fuck, because I done been there. Anytime I got in a bad space, I think about what my grandma said. Once she called me a nigga. Once she made a play on my weight, because I'm a bulky, short, stout, bulky guy. And she always used to give me a hug and tell me I was a thick black nigga. She put all that shit in the same derogatory sentence and phrase, but she made it so beautiful. So now a bitch can't make me feel sad if they say, oh nigga, you got a gut, you fat. Grandma like that. Oh, you got too many muscles, you ain't got no neck. Grandma like that. Somebody on this planet made me feel I was great with all my defects and flaws. So you can't take me. Them women gonna love you when you grow up. Your kid, they gonna love your kids because they gonna have it from you. This is what was spoken on to me. So even when I was at my lowest moment, I would go stand in front of that mirror. I'm telling you some shit, people, listen to me. And they say, that's because of your Leo nature. You too arrogant. You too cocky. Y'all Leos too cocky, too arrogant. We the goddamn people that keep the world going. Leos are the energies, that arrogant, pride, egotistical shit. We keep this universe running. It's the reason they call us a king, not because we could whoop every animal ass in the jungle. Surprisingly, we're fairly fucking weak against a pack of motherfuckers. But because we have a sense to do better, to strive, to grow, to get, it becomes so infectious that the other 11 zodiac signs cling on to it. And we become creme de la creme, top of the line. And they elected us this way. Why would they elect somebody so egotistical, so prideful, so this to the top of the zodiac? Leo's the king. Because that's history, esoteric knowledge telling you that if you divest your fucking ego, you will be shit. You will be palm scum. Am I making sense, people? They saying ego is selfish. Why would ego be selfish? Ego teach you to be selfish. And being selfish is a great thing. Let me tell you why being selfish is a great thing. I got a whole thing I teach in my other business on this in the school system. I tell kids to be selfish. Kids that's out there on drugs, kids that's out there gang banging. I say be selfish. Because selfish leads to altruism. Because the more you have done for you and the better you position yourself in the world, the better you'll be able to thunder back and help somebody else. They got us all fucked up. Leave your ego and share. Give everybody a piece. If you got $1, you give somebody a quarter. You got $1, you give 10 people 10. Now you get 9 people 10 cents, and now everybody got something. And you know what? That put your ass in the same poor ass state as them. But you take a rich nigga, rich sister, that got that money, and they ego is high. They can look down and see somebody on the corner hurting, and they could get them $1,000, $1 million, and change their fucking life. They can put them in contact with somebody because they done built themselves up to the highest point to where they can change that person's life, make that person feel good about themselves, give that person a sense of purpose. So having an ego is not being selfish. Having an ego is loving yourself. And if loving yourself meaning you have to motherfucking feel selfish in the moment and do selfish shit, do it. Who say you shouldn't? Even Lil Wayne said confidence have no budget. Confidence, that's another word for ego. So they say you can be confident as fuck, but they don't want you to have an ego? That's just like saying be black and don't be a god. It don't make sense. Back to this demon possession. I'm going off the strip. People, the only way we're gonna beat these demons that's possessing our ass is to build our ego back up. All this shit of talk of these gurus out here who have gotten it wrong, and they have gotten it wrong, people, and they have led us wrong by saying our egos ain't shit. And if I'm stepping on a couple toes, people, this is just my personal opinion. And I'm gonna tell you why. This is my personal opinion. I refuse to drop my ego for anybody. I refuse to look on the ground and not look a nigga in the eye, not look a man in the eye, or anything. Not front my woman when she doing some dumb shit, not doing all that shit, all this beta nigga shit going on, and oh Jesus Christ. I refuse to drop my ego, to divest my damn ego in order to go along to get along. I am a man. I am a human. I have dreams, I have hopes, I have desires. I want what I want what I need, and I'm going to get what the fuck I desire to get. If I ain't got an ego to say I want it and a burning desire inside of me to go and get it, then I need to be dead. And yes, a demon need to take over me, and I need to be living the lowest possible life at the lowest vibration I can. Shadow work ain't shit. If you ain't gonna raise your ego. So don't believe this shit that you need to divest your ego to be the greatest spiritual it is. I tell myself I'm the greatest tarot card reader on the planet. Nobody can read like me. Nobody can read better than me. Do that mean I'm putting down everybody else? People say, "Oh, bitch, I can throw them bones. I'm not putting you down. I'm just telling you how I feel about me. Don't knock my ego down to put me in that low vibration where I need to compete with you. You see what just happened? And if I'm competing with you, that means I'm giving energy to the demon that's possessing our lower side, on our lower vibration. I'm the best looking man on the planet. Idris Elba look better than you, which I don't like Idris Elba. Everybody know that. Black Superman, my ass. I'm Black Superman. I'm blue marble hell with Black Superman. But that's my opinion, that I'm the best of the goddamn best. I'm not challenging anybody. Some beautiful fucking dudes out there look way better than me. Probably. I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you how I feel. But we done got so accustomed to dropping our ego, riding on these low ass vibrations. Well, yeah, you do got a better haircut. You do got a better beard than mine. You got a jazzier walk. You know. I guess I need to play second to this clown. You got me fucked up. I walk in the room, it's my room. I don't give a fuck who in here. It's my room. The CEO in that bitch, it's mine. What's up, CEO? Where to buy it? Drink over there? I done went to them parties. Man, you can't come in here like that. You too loud. He gonna think crazy of black folk. Man, that bitch already think crazy of us. I go over there and shake his hand. What the fuck going on, man? You good tonight? I'm finna drink your liquor. That's what I used to go in every day. And we gotta take you to the party, my nigga. We gotta take you to the party. Boy, they love when you come to the party. But they be all timid and scared, thinking that these supervisors and shit better. Man, I'm cutting up. How you doing? That's your old lady over there? I said, she costing you some money, ain't it? I said, I ain't mad at you. Pay on, brother, pay on. And we all bumping loud. They like, how did nigga get cool with? Because that person is just like me. He just in a better situation than I am. But shit, I can get there. Now that I know he can do it, bitch, I'm gonna do it. That's your ego. If you see it, it can be done. This is how you defeat these demon possessions that's possessing us with all this madness, all this sorrow, all this sickness in our body. Our magnetic field ain't got shit to hold on to because we ain't got an ego no more. They done told us back in the slavery days, oh, you gonna inherit the land of milk and honey, get your ass beat, let master take over. All this shit, you gonna get yours one day. You gonna inherit the land of milk and honey. That's a word saying, hey, divest your ego, become a slave, work for me. Become a slave and work for me. Do what the fuck I say. You get on the job. If you work hard enough, you can get up here. But you gotta bust your ass. You gotta work. I ain't gotta work. You got a 16-year-old nigga just became the millionaire selling NFTs. He done scammed every goddamn body on the planet. This bitch making $10 million a day that scam bitches. He ain't work hard. He just had a drive that he was gonna be the next Zuckerberg or some shit. Can't get mad at his hustle. Man, come and take your old lady. What you gonna beat him up for? He did something that you couldn't do. He didn't buy down. He showed her he the alpha. And she went for it. I say he showed her a real goon and she went for it. Crystal say, anytime they were telling you, I like what you just said, Crystal, somebody get this. Crystal, you on point. You on point. Somebody get what I'm saying, because I can't talk too hard because I don't want them to kidnap me like they did the God King, man, that was talking about the Grand Canyon. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm afraid to even say his name on this bitch. I still got some shit I need to get into. I got some shit I want to do. I don't want to be hidden. But the God King that exposed the Grand Canyon, he was telling us to get our shit together, get our ego up there. For Crystal, you get it. You get it. The therapist laughing at me. So what if I told y'all this? Let's lighten the mood a little bit. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. What if I told you guys this? That every guru that ever have come before me, and I'm not a guru, I'm just a man talking. I'm just a person having fun, conversating, kicking the bobo, enjoying life with you guys, throwing out theories. Let's say that every guru, and I ain't gonna mention their name because I listen to them and they got great messages in their speech. But every guru that came throughout time prior to this moment right here, and everybody was telling you to let your ego go, let your ego drop, become one with the world, become one with everybody, become all this communistic style of energy, not going against communism. I don't know enough about it to go against it, but all this communistic, because that's in my vocabulary, that's what I understand it to be. All this shared society, the one is one, what you got I got, what you got is all this shit right here. No capitalism, no none of that shit, right? Every guru that came saying your ego is the cause of your problem. And over the years, we've been indoctrinated with that shit through every religious book. Your ego is the problem. Your ego is the problem. Your ego is the problem. And only thing we was doing is allowing them to cast spells to weaken our resolve. To weaken our resolve. To stamp out our celestial earth fire. That burns away all the sorrow. That burns away the shadows in our mind. That burns away all the doubt, fear, depression, sadness, sorrow, all that shit. That make us great warriors of men, make us great protectors of our families, make us great hustlers out there in the street, businessmen, great wives. Drop your ego. Drop it. It is no good. It serves you not. If you have an ego, that means you are folly to the ways of the world. And they flip that shit around and they fuck you over. And we was trying that shit, nam yam rekikyo, divesting our ego, and then we humble, let a bitch slap us in the face, turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek. But after they done knock your ass out 4 times, you got 4 cheeks, what you gonna do? Start over because the other one done healed by now? Foolish talk. I've always been the one that say I love my ego. I'm a cocky old bastard. And that's why I done survived so many depressive situations. Have I ever thought about ending it? We all have. Have I ever thought about that I wasn't good enough in the world? Yeah. Have I ever looked at another dude and thought that I couldn't hold a torch to that person? Yeah. Have I felt less than? Yeah. But you know what? It was something about me that said, fuck you doing? If you want a 10-piece babe, you want a dime piece, go get the bed. They out there. If you want a high-paying job, go get it. It's out there. If you want to wear the flyest clothes, Gucci boots, go buy them. They're out there. If you want to feel like $1 million, do it. You can. Who can stop you but you? So I built myself up, started 2 businesses. I ain't worked since 2014, really. That's like 10, almost 10 years ago. Because I heard that song Chris Brown made, and it happened. And y'all, cause I'm transparent. Y'all can say I'm petty as fuck, but I say this, and I tell anybody. It was one song I heard. I was going through a depressive situation. I think with my first wife. I was going through a depressive situation with my first wife, and her ex-boyfriend at the time had all that money. That motherfucker was flying that girl all around before me. So, and I ain't had the money to do that because I was working a 9 to 5, making $18 an hour, and I was getting overtime, thinking I was doing good. But they motherfucker had the nerve to put her on a plane, and they flying places for 2 days. This is prior to me coming into the picture. So when we start having our marital problem, that song, "Bitches Ain't Shit," and I think that's what Chris Brown and Lil Wayne did. And I listened to. I was driving home, and I was like, I had to pass by this man mansion, big ass fucking house, in order to get to the house she and I was renting. And I'm like, she just came from that to be with me. This man got all these fly cars and shit, and she fucking with me. It must be the ping, because it ain't my bank account. So I got mad. So then I happened to see him pulling this truck off my road where my house was. And I don't think he went and seen her or nothing. But I couldn't say nothing because I was feeling weak. I was in my lower vibration that he was better than me, right? And I told myself back in 2014, I said, nigga, you finna start a business and you finna get rich. You ain't never finna lose your old lady to a person that got more money than you. You ain't never gonna do it. So that song, Just Got Rich, took a broke nigga bitch. I could make a broke bitch rich, but I don't fuck with broke bitches. And I was like, he probably don't even really like her. He just flexing on me. I got pissed off, and I hustled, and I started a business. And people I ain't worked since. I've been doing quite well. If I didn't have that resolve and that ego in me to drive me, that fire, that fuel, I would have still been angry, sad, depressed, not in the state of mind I'm at now. So anytime the motherfuckers sit up there and say divest your ego, they just saying, bitch, cut your finger and drain your blood so the demon can get inside you. Make space for the demon to get inside you. Turn down your celestial fire so these demons can inhabit you and control you. My ego is too great to be controlled by these fucking demons, the low level ass energy that's possessing us. And yes, I am possessed by demons too. You are possessed. When you ain't holier than thou. They are legion. They are multiple. If you have an emotion, you have a demon. It is what it is. If the only time you don't have a demon in you when you're dead, as long as you drawing breath, breathing, tasting, fucking feeling, you are inhabiting demons, out of body spirits. After that shit, man, my ego got so high. Can't nobody tell me I ain't nothing. Can't nobody tell me they better than me. I don't care what you got. Motherfuckers say, would you sit down with Jay-Z and talk to him? No, I wouldn't sit down with Jay-Z or Kanye West. But they know shit. I don't give a fuck what they know. I say, is that sit down gonna turn me into some money? Is they gonna drop a donation on me? No, you just gonna have to talk to them. Hell, I could listen to an interview on TV and talk to them and get all the information they talking. The fuck, they not better than me. They richer than me. They got their life together. They got a skill I don't have. They not better than me. I ain't saying they ain't shit, but I ain't saying I ain't shit either. And that's how you get your ego up there. You stay in your lane and you go in your universe and you become king of yourself and queen of yourself. And once you become that, you can arise to their nation. You can arise to where they at. People who begin to say, I'm finna start selling cookies. Hell, famous Amos started selling cookies. All these Betty Crockers and shit. It were people out way before them. And they had ego, but then they say, well, fuck them. They ain't better than my recipe. My shit better than them. And then they end up being just as good or even better. Because that ego came. That celestial fire. People, demons want to feel our emotion. Demons want us on that lower bottom tier. Demons want to ride on that. But when we boost our ego up, And that ego is nothing but celestial fire inside of you. You know how they say, I got the fire burning inside of me. I know I could whoop this person ass. Ooh, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Listen to the words you're telling yourself. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Does that mean you got your ego so high and that shit like Dragon Ball Z flowing off your ass, your hair growing, your teeth grinding, and your sweating, perspiring, and you know you finna get in there and you finna whoop some ass and you finna take on and you finna do what you gotta do. And you end up winning the situation. 9 times out of 10, you end up defeating the thing you was afraid of. But then the guru's gonna tell you, don't have an ego. Don't have an ego. Try to amass wealth. Try. And if you don't get it, it's okay. Try again. But the street hard hustlers that done been out there doing it, that got the $1 million, the lifestyle of what we want to be, they say, man, get rich or die fucking trying. Bitch, I'm going to win at all costs necessary. My phrase when I was in the street, bitch, I'm going home at night. I don't care what job we do. But 1 o'clock in the morning, gonna see me on my doorstep. I don't know what you gonna do, bitch. You fuck up, your ass may not go home. But I'm coming home at night. That mean I plan to win at all costs, homeboy. So I done prepared myself to win at all costs, even if you lose. That's my ego. You think I'm gonna let a demon tell me to stay out my house and don't come home at night? You think I'm gonna let a demon tell me to fuck off that ain't shit? People, y'all gotta stop letting these demons run you. That boy that hurt that reporter and them women, he was possessed because he thought he was less than. The demon got him. He thought he probably couldn't do better than that girl. Not speaking ill of the dead, but maybe he could have. Reason why she stayed with a monkey like that, because she thought she couldn't do better than him. Maybe she could have. But why the baby? Why the newsman? Newsman wasn't in that area because he thought that's the only gig he could get. He said that was going to be an explosive thing because he was making sure people knew about crime. People, demon possession is real. And until you guys realize that some of our ass is really possessed by demons and some of the people around you are really possessed by demons, and that those demons ain't gonna get out of nobody. They make it all glorified and romantic in the movies. Oh, you can call a priest and they could cast the demons out you, and once they cast the demons out you, you're gonna be good and great, and God's gonna come in and save your soul, and everything is gonna be hallelujah. As long as you got that motion, that demon gonna be there. As long as your ego is so low and your resolve is so weak and you ain't got no gumption, no energy to do shit in life, demons gonna run your ass and you're gonna end up doing dumb, cowardice shit, self-destructive shit, hurtful shit, because the demons just want a feeling. They just want an emotion. They just want to feel something. They want to taste. They want to feel. That's why people get tattoos and shit, because they want to feel that pain. That's why motherfuckers go out there and cut a finger off or cripple themselves, because they want to feel sorrow from. They want to feel in the sympathy from other people. This is the energy. But if your ego's so high, I don't need your fucking sympathy. I don't need you. What, you looking down on me makes me feel bad? I don't need you to do that. Don't feel bad for me. Okay, that motherfucker got issues, y'all. I hope he get it together. That's what you say. Speak life into me. That bitch got a problem. I hope he fixed that shit. I see people on the street, hey, man, you gonna give that person $1? Why the fuck should I give him $1? I give him some words of encouragement. Hey, whatever happened to you, don't let that shit keep you down now. You can do better than this. I drive the fuck off. I ain't giving you no damn dollar. Giving you no quarter. Why? I don't look down on you. Bitch, I ain't finna get that demon inside of you no grace, no leverage. I'm finna build you up. The shit that got you in this homeless state, people laugh when I say like, boy, you cold. You cold. You could have helped them out. You got, man, listen, if spirit tell me to get somebody some money, that's because spirit know that person needs it. But just because somebody in a fucked up state, man, you don't get off your ass and get it together. I know you got it in you to do it. Sister, you don't need to be out here selling no ass. I know you can do better. Clean yourself up. Get this shit together. Whatever that traumatic shit that happened to you, you can overcome that shit. Become a better fucking person. Get your Bentley, your cars, and get your shit together. Get your health right. I speak life at the light when people asking for money. I ain't giving you shit. I'm gonna give you some words of encouragement. I'm gonna talk to your ego. Get your shit together. But nobody wanna see that. I'm an asshole, they say. I'm too cocky, they say. I'm going to hell, they say. Well, my fire gonna burn so bright in hell that the devil gonna be, bitch, you don't cut that shit out, I'm sending you to heaven. That's what he gonna say, bitch, I'm the ruler down here. Well, bitch, you ruling your side. Let me rule this little patch of dirt right here. Bitch, that's all I'm asking. Don't tread on me. You the whole king of this bitch. I ain't fucking with your shit, devil. Bitch, let me rule where you got me at. I go up to heaven. All right, God, shit working. Your place spot. This me here? Yeah, that's you. Okay. Don't come over here fucking with me while I'm here. Let me do me. Let me review. Bitch, I'm resting. But I'm God. You supposed to worship me every day. No, I'm not doing that. Man, send me back to hell. I ain't serving no motherfucking body. I'm serving myself. Then they're going to kick you out of heaven. They're going to kick you out of your made up heaven, your made up hell. Then they're going to take you, send your ass to the universe. And you know what they're going to do when they send you to the universe? And then you're going to talk to the universal gods? They're going to be like, bitch, you got some sense. You got some nerve. Let me give you your own world. Let me give you your own dimension. Yeah, let me see what you can do, motherfucker. You just got a lot of ego, a lot of mouth. And they're going to put you in your own state of being. And when you in your own state of being, who can control you? You can create everything. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm making it seem kind of kiddish and funny, but I'm talking. Because if I go in depth and hard like I want to, they're going to get rid of me like the God King probably. So I don't want them to do that. I want to give y'all the message in a funny way. And the people who understand, y'all going to get it. Man, divesting your ego is letting demons possess you more. Build up your celestial fire, aka your ego. Get in control of your life, your shit, man, and tear bitches ass up. Let a bitch know they breathing your motherfucking air. You not breathing air with them. God damn, what did I just tell you? You breathing my air. I'm not breathing the air with you. I ain't making sense, probably. I'm just ratting and talking. Maybe I'm wasting your time. I don't know. But people, I want us to get these demons out of us. And it ain't going to be no spiritualist to do it. Our spiritual nature is not going to kick these demons out of our ass. The only way we're going to kick these demons that's possessing us is to get ourselves to a high state of level of understanding who we are, that we are godhood, kings, queens, gods, all that shit, whatever you want to refer to yourself. Put yourself on a hierarchy where you at the top of that pyramid. And you just make sure you stay there in your mind. Even if you got $1 to your name, a penny in your bank account, that's just a season. And you still that motherfucking purpose. You still that person with the godness. You gonna come out of this shit. You're gonna get better one day. Shit gonna change. This is just a hard time right now. We all go through hard time. That's that demon energy trying to drag you down to a depressed state where they can manipulate your ass. And let me reiterate before I get off the bit. Demons are not here to make you destroy yourself. Demons love you. Demons want you to motherfucking be cool. Demons want you to sit up there and live a life so they can live out your lifespan. They want you to get married. They want you to have kids. They want you to have sex. They want you to do this. They want you to live. They want you to buy houses. They want to experience everything you want to experience in your lifetime. That's a demon. Out of body spirit trying to live again. That's a demon. But if your ego's so high, you can make your own rules. Well, all of us done ate enough pork in our lifetime. The Bible said they cast them in the pigs. We 70% water. The pigs ran in the water. We 70% water. Life comes from water. We in our mother's water sack. So we already engulfed in sin as it is. And the one thing they teach us, and now let's get into a cultural thing before I get off this bitch, because you know me, I'm all into the cultural shit, and I gotta throw some jabs somewhere. Let's get into the cultural thing. When there was a father in every home, the son and the daughter, their egos was high. You took the father out the home and allowed the water source to nurture the kids, the egos dropped. Because there was too much emotion and not enough fire. Masculine energy is fire. Feminine energy is water. So you took the fire out the household, and now you have a bunch of young men and women out here that don't have a clue. They think everybody against them, everybody want to hurt them, everybody better than them, everybody sunning them, and everybody trying them. So now they gonna say, oh, everybody gonna say, oh, they in their ego and they been no, and they being stupid. No, they in a very much depressed state because they not in their ego. It ain't their ego that got them thinking that they could whoop a bitch ass. It's a simple depressed state because I want to take what you got, and you, how dare you look down on me? Because if they had their daddies in their life, I'm 100% sure that boy wouldn't have went and shot that reporter and that girl up. I'm 100% that if the people who have our fathers around us and we got access to them and they give us a stern talking to, a shit show, or curse us out, or give us a hard loving, grow up to be so goddamn hard and tough, men and women, that bitch can't tell us nothing. Brothers, you ever try to date a woman who daddy in her life? She'll laugh at you. But try to date a woman who daddy wasn't in her life. You can manipulate that motherfucker to do anything. Sisters, you ever date a man who ain't have a daddy? Very catering, very weak energy, all that shit. And then when he gets some fire because he done got some information from another man or from another male source or another source that say, pick up your ego, my nigga. You better than that shit. What we just went through the past 2-3 years. Now all us brothers are waking up and bitching and arguing and standing up for ourselves. But what if we would have had that same energy as we was growing up? We could have saved our whole fucking culture. We could have saved the whole black community. We could have stopped our women from being taken advantage of. We could have stood up and fought for our women and shit like we supposed to. Now we the laughing joke of the fucking world. We the ass of our women's goddamn commentations and shit. All because they removed that fire from us. They removed our father, which gave us men and women our egos. Because the father, back in the day, wasn't going to let nobody fail. Father wasn't going to let his family go hungry. Father wasn't going to let nobody come and smack his daughter up. And the mama can't beat the nigga ass. Oh, now the brother got to stand up and, oh, I got to protect my sister. Now he in prison. Everybody in the penitentiary. Everybody running in groups and gangs and shit. I'm telling y'all the message, people. Those demons exist inside of all of us. Me, you, everybody. But you remove that fire, that ego. And that fire and ego for me was in the form of my daddy. I was able to go downtown and talk to my daddy. My daddy gave me some harsh fucking truths. My granddaddy told me I was better than anybody on the planet. My daddy said, boy, don't you let yourself sit up there and look stupid. Nigga took your old lady, then go take somebody else's. You got it, you good enough. Grandma said the same thing. I had to understand my ego is my guide. My ego is my shield against the world. Your ego is your shield against the world. Your ego keeps your demons at bay. So stop letting these demons possess you all. Stop letting these demons control your life. Live out y'all life cycle. Have y'all hating each other. Scared to go home. Scared to show love. Scared to advance in life. Scared to do all that shit. Stop letting these demons control y'all ass that y'all possessed by, man. Get your fucking ego up to the point where that celestial fire burn inside of you and no doubt, fear, depression, narcissism, scandanism, or any other ism out there, motherfucker, can come into your realm without burning up. And you become the greatest version of you. So what is somebody doing better than you? They're not you. That's a message. So I gave you guys a lot to process. The person who gonna get it, gonna get it. The person who gonna say this nigga was speaking gibberish, gonna understand speaking gibberish. And you're gonna be sad tomorrow, wondering why. The only thing I'm saying, demon possession is real. Demons are already inside of all of us. They are there. They've been there since the beginning, since we came out of our mama ambient fluid, because demons live in water. The water give birth to demons. It's only until we get baptized by the fire or burn that shit off until we dry ourselves out that we become real. We can see what earth really is. We can walk on this earth. Until then, we just trocking in mud, man, and we dirty, we filthy, we stinking. That's what the demons want. Great analogy, though. Increase your fucking inner fire. Pick your ego up, people. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. Pick it back up. That's how they got rid of the Native American Indian. They dropped their egos. Made them sick with smallpox. Dropped their egos. Couldn't defend off one man. And the whole tribe ain't shit. Apache, Comanche, all them great fucking tribes and shit. Nothing now. Mayans, Mesoamerica. Made them drop their ego, made them not believe in themselves, their gods, their ancestors, dropped them down, destroyed them. Doing it to the black folks now. Now, it done got so bad to where the powers that be doing it to the white folk. Dropping their egos. Freya, Ifrin, and all them people that they not powerful no more. Drop their ass down, so not even to wipe their ass out. Y'all see, this shit ain't just stopping just a color thing. Removing the father. How the fuck you remove the father from the white household? That was blowing. The TV show that's coming on now, the daddy ain't even in the white household no more. Now, I'm used to not seeing the daddy in the black household on TV. But why the motherfucking father done left and he on an oil tanker working somewhere and the mama and the auntie and the granddaddy raising the baby? What the daddy in the white household? They programming that shit coming out. And now you got the Caucasian kids out there doing the worst shit. Worse shit than we did back in the day. Systematically tearing that ass up. Y'all, you peeped that, huh? I'm watching a show. Damn, why all these Law and Order shows the white dad is in jail? Y'all, you see the white man on the cell phone across the little screen. Hey, how's the kids? What the white man doing in jail for? So now you been to steal from the white kids and taking the father out the home. I said, boy, this system don't love nobody, boy. This bitch is out for energy vampires, all. I said, damn. I sat up in my bed. I said, they done took the white man out the house. They done took the black man out the house. They done turned the Puerto Rican man or the Mexican or the Spanish man into a farmer, saying he ain't got no sense. Now they taking the rich white man that always was there for the kid, the superheroes that I grew up with. They putting him in jail and lock up. They making sure he running off with a mystery. He in Dubai while the family's struggling and suffering. I say, boy, they just gonna tear this whole goddamn world down. Pay attention to your TV show. The white father ain't in the house no more. The white father ain't in the house. The granddaddy raising the baby with the mama. The family live with the mama. And her daddy live in the attic or in the room. Where the daddy at? Either working all the time, working somewhere on an oil tanker, or overseas, in the military fighting. And the lady and the granddaddy and the grandparents that'll raise a kid, systematically doing the same thing they did to black folks all over these time. You think white women and white men gonna stand up there saying how white men ain't shit? You think white women gonna get on the internet and say how white men ain't shit? And you think white men gonna get on the internet and say how white women ain't shit? Give it 50 fucking years. Because they know how to do it now. That was just me being cultural inappropriate, I think. I don't know. Somebody gonna say something. That wasn't true. That's fucked up. It's true. It's on TV. Everybody, how did y'all like this talk about these demons? Did I give y'all a solution? Did I give y'all enough stuff? Was I too candid, strip? Did y'all understand what I'm saying about how we all got these demons and how we can beat it? Because I just didn't want to talk about it. I want to tell you guys how to beat it. Do y'all understand how I'm telling y'all how to whoop this shit? How to beat this shit? Get your ego up there. You the best of the goddamn best. Nobody can fuck with you. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can hold you down. Nobody can insult you. Because when you feeling your motherfucking best, who can hurt you? That's why when you go into the government agency, you say, hey, how you doing today? What you want? You gotta wait over there. They instantly drop your ego down like this, and you pissed off, you mad. Now you angry, the bitch. You know better to talk to me like that. I'm a grown ass woman. I got 2 jobs. You start running down your shit, trying to build your ego back up, and then you got to front that same old person. It happen in the child support office every day. You go up there, you good dad, paid your child support or whatever. You go up there, they used to make us feel like pure D shit. Somebody had to change that rule because one of them white boys got put on child support that was affluent, and then he was like, y'all treat me like shit, nigga, I'm the mayor of this bitch. And they had to change that policy. But that's the system. Drop you down to that low vibration so these demons can take over and ride out your life. But when you walk in that bitch happy and you all happy and nothing can stop you and you doing what you're doing, you go on your job happy, you look at your husband and your wife happy, egos can't do something. Even if your wife mad at you, let that bitch be mad in the corner by herself because you happy. Ain't nothing gonna ruin your day. Even if your husband sitting up there, what the fuck you happy about? Maybe another nigga screw. And bitch, I'm just happy because I ain't finna let you steal my joy. I'm the best of the best. You lucky to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And watch how shit change. If you can keep that energy 100%, that person ain't got no choice but to fall in motherfucking line or get the fuck away from you. And then when they get away from you, you got another breath of fresh air to go do what you got to do and get you somebody you really like. I'm just talking shit. What do I know? I'm just trying to get these demons up out our ass. A cheer up hole. I don't know what the fuck I just read, but hello. They out there, they exist. Cheer up holes. I wonder how much they cost. Let me stop. I'm just talking shit. People, I got a very decent old lady. I'm just having fun on this bitch. I ain't trying to purchase no cheer up hole. Oh my God. Oh God. I'm talking about the government lady. Yeah, oh, you were telling the government lady to cheer up and you called her a hoe. Okay, I thought you were talking about a profession, some, you know, something dealing with the older profession of the world, a cheer up hoe. I mean, we call them hookers back in my day, prostitute, call girls for different cultures. I thought you were saying the cheer up hoe. I thought you were talking about a profession. My bad. See what my ego at? Simone, what's up? I just gave you a lot of perspective. I know. I did get a sauce, Sadie. But this is where we at now. People ain't, these spiritualists killing our ass out here. These gurus killing us. They been killing us. The fuck the government gonna let a guru tell you how to live your life and you supposed to outdo them? They telling you divest your ego. Everybody divest your ego. All my life I was told I was cocky. Oh, you too cocky. You gonna get knocked down. Somebody come knock your ass down. Knock your cocky ass down. I believe that shit. Couple people did knock my cocky ass down. It wasn't until I recently say, bitch, I 2014. Just got rich. Took a broke nigga, bitch. Ain't no rich nigga gonna take my old lady and make me feel like shit. You can go. You want him, get your ass on out there. I'm finna go get somebody else who think I'm rich, who think I got it going on. Get your ass on. I ain't finna feel bad because you went over there with Stedman. Get your ass on. I know I got me some cash and I know I got me something going on. Go get the fuck on out of here. I'm finna feel bad behind that shit. So y'all better get on that cocky ass shit. Y'all better get y'all ego back up there. Y'all better walk in the max of God's. Do you think God says thou shalt have no God before me? You think he's speaking at a sense of divesting his ego? He told you straight up. Bitch, I'm the king. I'm the man of the man, the woman of the woman. Bitch, don't you think nobody better than me? I got you, bitch. I'm going to hurt you. You ain't going to inherit this kingdom. Because you ain't finna come in my house and think Prana was better than me. I'm the bitch in here. But they tell us to divest our ego. We ain't even acting like gods that we is. Put us in chains. Y'all all slaves, dummies, savages. Y'all lived in straw huts. Go over there. We had a whole goddamn pyramid that was harnessing energy from the stars. We mapping the globe. The Mexicans and the Mayans and shit, they was gods, and they had a reflecting pool where they seen the sky, and they had one man document that shit, the greatest calendar on the planet. And then you say, oh, they savages. They fought with rocks and sticks. Pump that shit in our head, and now we dumb. We think everybody better than us. We think the white man better than us. We think the millionaires better than us. We think we can't do nothing. We deserve to be sheep and workers. That was a fucking trick. I woke up. They ain't tricking me. I'm the best of the best. If I see that you got it and I want it, I'm gonna motherfucking get it. Period. It may take me a while, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get it. And when I get there, bitch, I'm gonna drink your liquor. I'm gonna hang out with your people. I'm gonna tell you, bitch, I remember you was here. And I was there. Now look at me, I'm here next to you. And I only did it because I wanted to prove to you that you wasn't shit. Petty? Yeah. Egotistical? Fuck yeah. Prove to yourself that you can do something, people. Let's kill these demons that's possessing us. And don't get the idea of the demon fucked up that they want to destroy your body, want you to go and die and overdose. The demons make people reset because the demons say this bitch is too depressed for me to even exist in this body. So I gotta get out of this bitch. I may get a lot of slack for this shit and get one negative dislike. They always got that one person that give me a dislike. I think that's my personal demon. That bitch that like that one dislike I got on all my videos. I see if it was like 13. I got one, probably two. I say, Jesus Christ, over 1,000 videos, and on every last one of them you got one dislike. How you doing? Dislike person. You ain't gonna stop my ego. Now I'm taunting because I'm cocky. But yeah, everybody, get your energy up, man. Get your celestial fire burning again. Pump the stoke the flame. Get that shit burning, so you can burn off all these demons and keep them bitches at bay. The better you are, the stronger you are, the more your life gonna be good. The more your hair gonna grow and slick back. The more you gonna smell better, screw better, eat better, food tastes better when you're happy. Life get better. Get that ego back. So I listen to these goddamn gurus and these spirits just saying divest your ego. I ain't divesting a fucking thing. Without my ego, I won't know what the fuck I want. James Earl Jones said, if I can't see it, I can't be it. So if I can see it, I can be it. Translation. If you see it and you want it, go get it. But you can't go get whatever you're not looking at. Get that ego up there. Stop holding your motherfucking head down. Them demons controlling you. When you starting your courses. Lacey, go on. Lacey fighting my feet right now. Is that little cat a demon cat? Trying to throw me off? Need to hear this. Reminder, you are right on time, Baron. Thank you so much. Get a clue. I'm going to call that man and tell him you got his picture up there. That's the funniest picture to see that couple up there. Put Derek Jackson and his wife up there. Y'all, get a clue, you wrong for that shit, man. That's what. Oh my God. Oh my God. Every time I see that, I try to hold it in. I be like, you wrong for that. Hey, what'd you say? My dog Anubis tripping RN too. Yeah, the damn cat wanna get the attention. Every other kind of people got their own community. Y'all don't be seeing them. Yep. Back in the woods when you're riding on the highway. That's right. Everybody, if black people get their ego up and they realize where we at, we can take this bitch over. We can get back on our grind, man. We can be kings and queens again and have our own community and shit. But before we get to that point, each individual person, black, white, yellow, orange, I don't know, every other color they want to put in that spectrum when it comes to a race of people, man, get y'all ego up and burn these motherfucking demons out your body. God ain't gonna move that bitch. The Pope ain't gonna move it. The Catholics ain't gonna move it. The Santeria, the Voodoo, they not gonna remove it. You gonna have to remove that shit. God gonna send back. God gonna send me back. I'm gonna have Hennessy and barbecue sauce on angel wings and white. It's crazy. I ain't coming back as a Pisces. No, no. Listen, y'all. I come back. Two signs. Before I let y'all go, I'm having fun, y'all. Two things that I don't want God to send me back as if they send me back to anybody. You better not make me no Pisces. You better not make me no Pisces. And you better not make me no Capricorn. Do not do it. Do not do it. My brain ain't tired right. Black comma. My brain is not tired right to be no Pisces. Could you imagine an old egotistical ass Negro like me in an emotional state? The whole world gone. I ain't giving nobody no motherfucking pad. And you think an egotistical joker like me as a Capricorn, standing on top of the hill looking down at everybody. Bitch, y'all can't breathe my air. You lucky I don't destroy y'all house. Kick these rocks off this mountain and run that boat over your shit. Don't fuck with. So I know my weakness. Me being too emotional, Pisces energy, ain't gonna work. So don't do that, universe. Capricorn, me being God, king of this planet, ruling this bitch, I'm gonna end up being a dictatorship of the whole goddamn planet Earth. They don't want that. So don't send me back to the shit where I know I can be. Because those two zodiac signs are not living up to their full fucking potential. A Capricorn should be ruling planet Earth right now, and a Pisces should be controlling every spiritual system on this planet. Done deal, I said it. Done deal, I said it. I'm done. I'm done. Don't put me in them bodies, because if you do, I'm going to control every spiritual system on the planet. One religion. And if you make me a Pisces, one religion. If you make me a Capricorn, I'm the world president. Just telling you. Y'all did good making me a Leo. I give all y'all other people strength. Don't do it. Don't you do it, universe. Oh, y'all Aries, y'all just selfish as fuck. Y'all want what you want. Y'all a killer bitch to get what you want. Y'all ain't no serial killers. Y'all opportunists. I'm done. I ain't gonna go in the zodiac sign. I ain't gonna go in the zodiac sign tonight. VW, God is inside of all of us. That's celestial fire. God is our ego, man. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let Anubis, you better tell them. Anubis can tell you some shit. That's a humble brother. But his ego comes second to none. I spoke to him, talked to him. That's my brother. I like Anubis, man. Really like. He put me straight at sometimes and shit. So, man, if y'all don't know, your ego is your God. Build that bitch up to the highest heights. The Bible tells us, but we too busy listening to what our grandma told us. We're going to inherit the land of milk and honey. I'm lactose and fucking tolerant. I can't drink milk. So I'm not going to be shitting all day. I don't want to be nowhere where I got to be on the toilet. So I don't want the land of milk and honey. I want my motherfucking land. It ain't going to be no milk there. Everything going to be almond milk and bean milk. That shit don't send me to the bathroom. I just keep talking shit. Let me get off this bitch, man. TMI. You better tell Derek. You better take Derek Jackson's picture off your goddamn icon, man. That's wrong. That man done been through enough shit. Oh, goat milk tastes like celery to me. I hate goat milk, and I just purchased a couple goats, people. I gotta go pick them up next week. So I purchased some goats. I tried goat milk. It tastes like celery. I'm like, the fuck, who be drinking this shit? And I seen the Jamaican lady put it in a baby bottle. And that baby sucked that shit down. I felt so bad. I'm like, man, let me walk to the corner store, get this baby some Enfamil. Some shit. That baby shouldn't have to deal with that shit. I say, this shit tastes like celery. I'm not drinking I don't know. Maybe that she just had a bad batch in the motherfucking refrigerator that day, but that shit tasted like celery to me. And because of that, I don't even eat celery with the buffalo chicken wings when I go out to get them from the wing house. Celery is a horrible tasting motherfucking goddamn vegetable on its own. Nobody eat that shit raw. And if you eat celery raw, you're a serial killer. Yeah, if you eat celery raw, you're a Pisces. Fuck it. Oh my God, I'm starving. Get a clue. You're a serial killer. Oh, true Jim. We were cool until you said that. I'm just cutting up now, y'all. Y'all don't blame me. I'm done. I'm just having fun. uh, Man, celery is horrible. Celery is horrible, man. But that goat milk tastes like celery to me. Now I ain't never had goat milk again after that shit. I had to be like 16 years old. Maybe the bitch had a bad batch in the refrigerator. But ever since I say I'm not drinking that, eating that, doing that shit no more. Not no more, baby. Not me. So I let that shit go quick. And then I didn't even, and I was so savage back in the day. I didn't even fake it. You know, you drink some shit, somebody offer you some shit, you drink it, and you're like, this is nice. I mean, what the fuck you doing? I say, what, you gave me celery water? I turned on the light and shit because she handed me the little mug in the dark and shit. You know, I with my homeboy Darryl. Bitch, what, you gave me celery water? I'm turning on the light. No, it's goat milk. Who? Where to go at? It's in the backyard. We milked it. Man, you don't get this shit up out my my hand. I was like, I thought that I was really mad that night. Bitch, you don't get this shit up out my hand and give me some water. Man, you ain't got no strawberry Fago in that bitch or nothing. No, we don't do nothing but fresh herbs and vegetables here. And I say, man, I'm walking to Mr. Lee's. I'm finna get me a Pepsi. Fuck this shit. Goat milk. Shit tastes horrible. So I ain't never had it. Maybe she had a bad batch. Maybe she had the shit sitting next to a stalk of celery. The bitch tastes like celery to me. And I ain't gonna try it again. I mean, all my people out there. So, bitch, you got a problem with Jamaicans and goat milk, huh? I got you. Kick your fucking ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just telling y'all the God honest truth. I'm gonna get the fuck off this bitch for y'all, man. I'm just having fun, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all go and enjoy your evening, man, and shit right here. Let's get these demons out of our ass and raise our ego. Y'all go. Let's get these demons out of our ass, man. Raise your ego, burn them bitches out your body. And keep in mind, you heard that from the Baron, everybody. The Baron told your ass how to burn them demons up out your ass. You don't need a priest. You don't need none of that. You just need somebody that's gonna, people around you that's gonna boost your fucking ego and make you a God king. Put it in your mind. You raise your ego. That fire get to burning in your body, and then all that darkness and shadow, that light coming, you burn away all the dark shadows in your body. You get rid of dark night of the soul, and you get rid of shadow working, and you just become such a beautiful glowing fire being of yourself that nothing could look at you. And when they do, you gotta put on hater blockers and stunners and all that shit. Can't die there. Nobody knew what they were talking about. I was the only one spiritual nigga out there in the hood. Man, they talking about hater blockers and stunners. That's because you're shining so bright. I used to say shit like that. New York people started calling people son. Why you calling son? Because you shine like that. They were talking about ego, building your ego up. The brother was talking good sense to us back in the day. Now we ain't got that shit. Now we sitting up there let a woman cause us to kill her and her daughter because our ego fucking shot. And the news anchor. Shit pissing me off. I'll keep going back to it. All right, everybody. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I hope I gave y'all some information. I made it funny. I made it entertaining. I didn't want to go so hard because I don't want them to discipline me like they did the God King, man. And hey, let me ask you a question. Without saying nobody's name, and y'all know who I'm talking about. How y'all pulling the money on that man books? Because he did a lot of teaching. I don't know how to research, because I throw something in his commissary and look for him. Have any of y'all did anything like that for that brother? Because he put himself in a fucked up situation by enlightening everybody on some shit. Direct link from the ancestor. Have anybody sent something to his family, to his mama, to his daddy to help him on his book, his lawyer? I'm just asking. And if y'all do find something like that, send me a link. Just saying. Just saying. Support that brother. All right, everybody, on the Baron. Telling you guys to trust you in the universe. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. God damn, even in that speech that I own, that phrase right there, get your ego up, people. Trust the you in the universe. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.